On the situation in Zimbabwe, on the line to our correspondent Ephert Musekiwa. Ephert, you've just been to Chimanimani. Tell us about what you found there and what the situation is at the moment.
Well, so the situation is very bad in Chimanimani. A lot of people have lost their livelihoods. A lot of people have been injured in this during the storm. A lot of people have lost relatives. So the situation, if you talk to the villagers there, a lot of them have lost hope, but some are glad that they are still alive. You know, of how one moment they were sleeping in their houses, and the next moment boulders rolled over their houses, burying some of their relatives while they watched or while they were screaming. You know, they talk of the tales that they are telling are really, really painful. You know, it's unimaginable how this cyclone really affected the people of Manicaland.
So, Ephert, we know that President Emmerson Mnangagwa was also releasing a statement not so long ago. In essence, what was he saying about the crisis?
I did not hear you clearly, but if speaking about President Emmerson Mnangagwa, he indeed was in Chimanimani this afternoon, where he spoke to villagers. He met some of the villagers, took a tour about around some of the areas that are affected. He said he flew over saw all the bridges that have been washed away. But in his address to the people, he was actually encouraging them not to lose hope. He was saying that the government is supporting. The government has actually received quite a lot of support from both Zimbabweans and external donors. He said that he mentioned Tanzania, that Tanzania had dispatched a plane load of humanitarian assistance. He also mentioned the United Arab Emirates, where he was just a few days ago over the weekend. He also indicated that they were bringing in about 4 planes full of humanitarian assistance. But I can also confirm that a lot of the food aid, a lot of the clothing that had been sourced, which was actually being received in Harare, has begun being transported from Harare to Mutare, then further from Mutare to Chimanimani, some of the areas. The area that we reached today is called Skyline, and that's the furthest that you can go. Beyond that, you cannot reach it by vehicle, so you'll either have to fly or you actually have to go on foot. And the people that have reached one of the most affected areas, they say that it's about 15 kilometers from where we were, and the only way to reach it is either by foot.
All right, just very quickly, final question, Ephert. I believe that there are some aid planes that are expected to land, some from Tanzania and the United Arab Emirates. What details can you give us about that?
Well, President Mnangagwa actually said that the planes were supposed to have landed around 4 p.m. in the afternoon. We haven't received any confirmation as to whether they've actually landed, but in his address, he indicated that the planes were expected around 4 p.m. in the afternoon. So I'm sure maybe by now they should have arrived, but we do not have any confirmation of them having arrived in Harare.
All right, thanks a lot, Ephert. Ephert Musekiwa is our correspondent out there in Harare, Zimbabwe. Of course, let's find out a little bit more